Ammunition that you see featured in this episode of The Quiet Rifle was provided to me by Herman's Sporting Guns. They are the Australian distributor for FX. They have the Hybrid Slugs in stock and ready to go, and they also have a bunch of other cool stuff that you can put on your impact to make it look even more snazzy. And they also have a bunch of other stuff for centerfire rifles and pistols. Anything that can really float your boat, they will have it. So skip on over to their website, hermansportingguns.com.au, and check out their range. Link in the description. Lots of packages arrived this week. Don't Google that. Check out this wicked shirt. How cool is that? Customgear.co.uk. Thank you, Martin. They have a bunch of cool stuff on there as well. You can check them out. They can put whatever you want on pretty much whatever you want. So I got some cool tins for my pellets and some sweet vinyl decals and a bunch of other cool stuff. But exciting stuff. Still the best shirt ever. We have had some profoundly disgusting weather lately, which is the excuse for my recent hiatus. I haven't made a video for a little while, but we're going to get out and enjoy the sun today as best we can for the tiny amount of time that we have between rainstorms, but blue skies above. Let's do it. So today we're doing weird stuff. Herman sent me some Hybrid Slugs to play with, but they're in 22 caliber. They do have the 25s, so I've ordered some 25s as well. But for now, just for maximum giggles, we're going to run them through my rusty old Benjamin Titan nitro piston and see what happens. I did try them once before and they sort of stuck out the end of the breech a little bit, so I'm not 100% sure if they're supposed to do that. It's a very tight bore on this gun. The pellets that I run actually feel super tight in there as well. They're actually quite hard to get in, so I don't know, I think it might be like a 217 instead of a 218 or something like that, but yeah, whatever. It's a $300 gun, so I'm going to go and do some experimenting with it. I have used this as an excuse to order a 700mm barrel for my impact, but that won't be here until September because Australia, so yeah, whatever. And I've also ordered a 700mm superior liner in 22 and in 25, so we'll be able to run my Smooth Twist X slug liner A in 25 next to the superior liner in September and see how it performs with these different slugs. But for now I am 15 exactly, precisely 15-ish meters away from a block of wood over there, and I'm going to sit in the back of my car because the ground is still wet and shoot some groups. So these slugs are a little pricier than pellets are, but they're very well packaged. Like this actual thing that they come in, it's like quite a hard plastic. It looks like it's sort of actually made to last, which is really weird for an ammo carrying thing. So we'll just tip 10 of them out. Not very practical if you want to use less than 10, but have a gaze at that in the sunlight. Look at him. Absolutely brilliant. Shiny, delightful. Do want. They have the appearance of being very well manufactured. Seems like whatever process they follow to make them, they follow it to a T because it's polished, it's shiny all the way around, and there's no deformations in it. Alrighty. Got the old wireless crony hooked up. Jam that one all the way in there pretty good. See how we go. Why wouldn't they be flat? Try it again. Nothing. 0 feet per second. 536. We're in business. Just had to set it up properly. Still had it set to airgun high power. Just a smidgen too slow for that setting. 529. Averaging 530-ish, so not bad. Not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. I reckon just for a control, I'll shoot some Barracuda Extremes. They're about 18.5 grains. Should give us an idea of if you're going to do this sort of thing, what you might be able to expect. 668. This thing is so quiet. Ridiculously quiet. Still quite tight on these pellets too though. I don't know, is that a spring gun thing? Leave a comment, let me know. 649. 659. 666. Surprisingly consistent. So we're looking at about 530 feet per second for the Hybrid Slugs out of this gun, and for the usual size pellet that I normally shoot out of it, it's about 100 feet per second faster, maybe between 100 and 150 feet per second faster for the 18 grain pellet. So knock 150 FPS off if you're using a Springer. That's about what you'll get. Accuracy testing. Start with the pellets. I will shoot in the seated position. There's a lot of different opinions on how to shoot a Springer. Probably should be doing the artillery method. Let that wind pass. It's quite high. The joys of Springers and Chinese scopes. This one's actually not too bad. It's survived for quite a while on here. It's a Game-O 4x32. Alright. Is that 3, 4, 5? One more, just in case. Alright, that'll do us. Let's go and have a look. So here we are at precisely 15-ish paces. That one down the bottom there, that was me. Definitely me. I felt my point of... I was actually aiming at this one. I'm pretty sure that I had this gun zeroed at like 5 meters for blasting cane toads, but when I do that at this range, it sort of kicks it up a couple of MRAD. So we've got one way down low, but the bulk of the group, it's a 2-finger group, I should think. So if you neglect my own personal stupidity, we'll just ignore that. We'll call that 2 fingers. So let's try the slugs now. That was the Barracuda Extreme. Making some old man noises now. Will they stabilise at precisely 15-ish paces? I think because the bearing surface area that actually touches the barrel is so much greater on the slugs than it is on the pellets, because on the pellets there's just a thin strip around the ball on the front and then the skirt touches. So I think that's why these are so hard to feed. Probably not that difficult if you're using a magazine. So right hand side of the target, high and left. High and left again. Drop that one a bit low. Shot number 3. All left. One more just in case. All righty then. So these are the slugs. So pellets, pellets, slugs. Now this one, I dropped that one as well. So I would say comparable accuracy. It seems like the pellets might be a touch more consistent, but as far as the question for the video goes, can you actually use slugs in a Springer? Well, you can with these ones. I don't like at Springer ranges. If you expect Springer groups at Springer ranges, it's there's not much difference, especially for an uncultured PCP shooter like myself. I'm going to see if I can get a bit more comfortable and get a bit more supported and put down some tighter groups. Check this out. So just recover this. That block of wood's kind of rotten, so it's sucking them in pretty good. Even at 530 feet per second, you can see it's expanded a little bit. I think if it was hitting something a little bit fleshier, it would actually balloon open fairly well. Better than a pellet at this speed at least anyway. Landing a bit high now that I'm rested. Tighter group but higher, so I'm going to aim lower and get a group on paper. So here we are. I had, that's my pellet control group, which is about normal for me. And then here we are with the slugs. So all of them, they're not very deep in there, obviously, because they're being very gently nudged downrange by my less than powerful Springer. But they're all facing the right direction. None of them are tumbling or keyholing, so it's stable. And they're grouping. So, yeah. I'm quite surprised at how well this is working. This is one that just bounced out. It landed pretty much right on the back of one of the other ones. I suspect it was that one there, and yeah, kicked itself back out again. So, my only little worry about why I wouldn't recommend doing this is this right here. So we'll squiggle the old sluggeroony in there, give it a good push down. Oh, it's hard on the thumb, and you've still got a fair amount of protrusion out the back. Obviously it doesn't affect the performance at all, and it's not damaging my gun. It looks like there's a little bit of lead sort of collecting around the outside of the little transfer port there, but aside from that, she shoots pretty good. And for reference sake, I'll show you what it looks like when I chuck a barracuda in there. Quite tight as well, but you can push it down so that it is almost flush. It does stick out a little tiny bit, but not the end of the world. So, in conclusion, can you use a Springer? Well, can you use FX hybrids in a Springer? Yes, I think you can. Should you? Probably not. Probably not. Much better suited to a PCP, but it is good news for sub 12 shooters, I guess. I would think that if they're working at 500 feet per second, pretty close to sub 12, maybe. My math is garbage, but yes, they do work at low power, so it'll be interesting to see how accurate they are at longer ranges. I dare not stretch this out past my precise 15-ish meters. It's probably closer to 20 meters, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I'm terrible with the Springer, so that's where we're going to leave it. Springer ranges, Springer-sized groups, PCP slugs. Can't really be too disappointed with that. So yeah, happy days. Well, that's it for today. So if you like the video, make sure that you smash that like button. Gently smash that like button. And support the people who support me. Have a look at Terman's guns. They've got what you want, quite frankly. So you're going to need to visit them anyway. So go over there, tell them Uncle Hodge sent you, and check out customgear.co.uk for the Mad Figure 11 t-shirt, Figure 14, Figure whatever it is. Figure it out. And don't forget to subscribe. We're coming up on 5,000 subscribers, which means new stickers. New stickers coming soon. I will be giving away some sticker packs. Can't buy my stickers anywhere. If you ever see a Meathead Marksman sticker on someone's toolbox, it's because they got it for free. So if you want to win stickers, stick around. And once we cross over that threshold of 5,000 subscribers, I'll do another run of stickers. So very good, very good. Okay, bye.